Welcome to London City Girl. Today, we're going to count down the top 10 most shocking Hollywood affairs. At number 10 is Meg Ryan and Russell Crowe. Ryan had been married to actor Dennis Quaid for 9 years when she became involved with Russell Crowe on the set of their film Proof of Life in 2000. Following the affair, Ryan's marriage to Quaid ended, and her image as America's sweetheart was irreparably tarnished. Her relationship to Crowe ended after just a few months. Years later, Ryan claimed in an interview with America's In Style magazine that Quaid had been repeatedly unfaithful to her during their marriage, and she wasn't the scarlet woman the tabloids had painted her. At number 9 is Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton. Before Brad Pitt, there was Billy Bob Thornton. Angelina Jolie met Thornton while filming Pushing Tin in 1999. Despite an age gap of 20 years and Thornton already being engaged to actress Laura Dern, the pair embarked on a whirlwind romance and married after 2 months of dating. Dern was away filming at the time and read of the marriage in the papers. She later said, "I left home to work on a movie and while I was away, my boyfriend got married and I've never heard from him again." Jolie and Thornton were together for 3 years and divorced in 2002. Thornton revealed the couple grew apart as Jolie's fame and success increased. The pair remain good friends. At number 8 is LeAnn Rimes and Eddie Cibrian. Rimes met Cibrian on the set of their 2009 television movie Northern Lights. Although the pair were both married, rumours soon began to circulate that the co-stars were having an affair. The pair vehemently denied the allegations until a videotape emerged of them kissing and hugging on a secret rendezvous. Rimes and Cibrian went on to divorce their respective partners and marry each other in 2011. While Rimes' ex-husband maintained his silence, Cibrian's ex-wife engaged in a public war of words with Rimes and the media. At number 7 is Claire Danes and Billy Crudup. In 2003, Claire Danes met Billy Crudup on the set of Stage Beauty and engaged in an affair that resulted in Crudup leaving his long-term partner of 7 years, actress Mary Louise Parker, who was 7 months pregnant at the time. When asked about the affair, Danes told Black Book magazine, "That was a choice I made to fall in love. It's unpleasant to be cast in such an unflattering role, but I just had to remain steadfast. I was living with the same kind of integrity that I had always lived with." Danes and Crudup were together for 3 years until Danes met Hugh Dancy on the set of Evening in 2007. Danes then left Crudup for Dancy and went on to marry him. At number 6 is Jessie James and various other women. In 2010, just a week and a half after Sandra Bullock won her Academy Award for Best Actress, news emerged that her husband of 5 years, Jessie James, had cheated on her with several women over the course of their relationship, including tattoo model Michelle "Bombshell" McGee. Bullock immediately withdrew from public gaze. James issued a frank public apology and checked himself into rehab, but the damage was done and the marriage came to an end. A month later, Bullock emerged and shocked everyone with the news that she had secretly adopted a baby boy earlier that year and was planning to move forward as a single mother. At number 5 is Sienna Miller and Balthazar Getty. In 2008, pictures emerged of married actor and father of 4 Balthazar Getty kissing a topless Sienna Miller on holiday in Italy. The pair were then besieged by paparazzi and received a barrage of negative press. Getty, who was heir to the billion-dollar Getty oil fortune, was at the time married to fashion designer Rosetta Millington. Getty and Miller had an on-again, off-again affair for a number of months, but the pressure became too much and they called it quits after less than a year. Getty then returned to his wife and admitted in an interview with US Harper's Bazaar, "It was a very challenging time for everybody involved, but I loved and missed my family too much not to make it work. Rosetta is understanding enough and spiritual enough to let us try." At number 4 is Marilyn Monroe and John F. Kennedy. JFK was known for his numerous affairs, the most famous of which was with actress and sex symbol Marilyn Monroe. The pair embarked on a short rendezvous in 1962. Monroe was said to have become infatuated with the president and dreamt of replacing Jacqueline Kennedy in the White House. JFK, however, viewed the romance more casually and ended the affair, causing Monroe much unhappiness. Already addicted to alcohol and pills and in a vulnerable mental state, Monroe died prematurely later that year from an overdose. At number 3 is Kristen Stewart and Rupert Sanders. Kristen Stewart and Rupert Sanders caused uproar in 2012 after a series of pictures were published in Us Weekly magazine which showed them hugging and kissing. Both Stewart and Sanders immediately offered up grovelling apologies to their other halves. For Stewart, who was made famous by the Twilight movie franchise, it was the first time she publicly acknowledged her long-term relationship with Twilight co-star Robert Pattinson. In her statement, she said, "This momentary indiscretion has jeopardized the most important thing in my life, the person I love and respect the most, Rob. I love him, I'm so sorry." The troubled lovers attempted to reconcile, but it was rumoured that Pattinson could never get past the affair, and their romance ended a year later. Sanders was also unable to save his marriage to British model Liberty Ross, who filed for divorce following the scandal. At number 2 is Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. In 2004, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt began filming for Mr. and Mrs. Smith and promptly fell in love. At the time, Pitt was married to Jennifer Aniston for 4 years, and the couple had been together for a total of 6. Pitt separated from Aniston, who was left publicly heartbroken, and the love triangle fascinated the public. Pitt and Jolie continued their relationship and went on to raise 6 children together. They are one of the most famous Hollywood pairings in history and have been given the moniker Brangelina. At number 1 is Woody Allen and Soon-Yi Previn. Director Woody Allen had been in a relationship with actress and his muse, Mia Farrow, for 12 years when his infidelity with Farrow's adopted teenage daughter, Soon-Yi Previn, was discovered. Farrow found naked pictures of Previn in Allen's possession. What followed was a bitter custody battle over Allen and Farrow's 3 children, with Farrow accusing Allen of molesting their 7-year-old daughter. Allen went on to marry Previn, who had become estranged from Farrow following the affair. The 35-year age gap between Allen and Previn, and the fact that she was only 10 years old when they met, led to scandal, although Allen has robustly denied ever being a father figure to Previn. In an interview with Time magazine, he stated, "I am not Soon-Yi's father or stepfather." The pair have been together for over 2 decades, and in a 2005 Vanity Fair interview, Allen states, "What was the scandal? I fell in love with this girl, married her. We have been married for almost 15 years now. There was no scandal, but people refer to it all the time as a scandal, and I kind of like that in a way, because when I go, I would like to say I had one really juicy scandal in my life." So that's our top 10 most shocking Hollywood affairs of all time. Let us know if you agree with the list and which scandal shocked you most. For more top 10 lists, be sure to subscribe to London City Girl, and we'll see you soon.